What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Sega Man, back here with another video. And this video today is going to be about what supporting your exclusives. I support my exclusives. A lot of people go out there and they talk shit on, people that are diehard Xbox fans, saying how they have no games, they don't support like they should. Well, I'm one of them that supports, and I'm a diehard collector. So I'm going to show you how I show you some of the games that I support for the brand that I believe in and the brand that is right for me. I'm not taking nothing away from Sony or Nintendo, but I support the brand that I choose for me. And I want to see these developers from Microsoft and the studios do better. And the only way that these uh, developers and companies can do better is if you support and buy their game. It doesn't matter if you buy digital. I have a lot of digital games that I've bought to support indie developers that I have digitally on my Xbox One X. But when it comes to the exclusives that come out for the Xbox One X, I buy them physically, most of them. The only one I don't have physically that I bought digitally is Super Lucky's Tale. And when Super Lucky's Tale, when I go out and I see Super Lucky's Tale, I'm going to buy the physical version of it and add it into my collection. So let's get started. The first one that I collect for the Xbox One, and I bought it physically, and I like the game. It got a lot of controversy. They dogged this game out like you wouldn't believe, but it is a great game. I finished it and completed it. It is a beautiful, artistic, graphical game, in my opinion, and that is Crackdown 3. I went out and bought this day one. I bought Crackdown 3 day one, so I support my exclusives. The best racing game on the planet Earth right now, and in my opinion, cannot be beaten. And I support it, and it is Forza 7. Day one buy. The next one I just picked up not too long ago. I finally found it at a price that I wanted it for. I believe it is a good artistic style. It is a fun game that you can play with your friends. Okay, and it is very graphically art, beautiful and breathtaking. This game. You can call it cartoony all you want, but people are still playing this game. These games are not one and done games. The reason why I think diehard Xbox fans choose Microsoft and Xbox as their choice of brand is because their games have more longevity. They're not just one and done games. There's nothing wrong with that if you like that, but we like games and we like the value for our buck in these games because you get more out of them when these developers add content to these games. The reason why they add content to these games for you to keep playing them is because you support what? You support and buy your exclusives. And the other one here is Sea of Thieves. I don't care what anybody says of Sea of Thieves. You can call it whatever. It is a great game to play with your friends. I don't listen to anybody else. I don't care if you don't like it. That's fine. If you have the game and you play it and you didn't like it, that's fine. If you don't have the game and you're talking shit on it because you listen to your favorite YouTubers and you want to be a follower, then that's on your dumb ass. Okay? But people that play these games have experienced and enjoyed them like I have. They have longevity in them, and there is still people playing these games I've showed you so far. There are still people playing them today. The next one here that I support and I bought the special Ultimate Edition of is Gears 5. I've did videos on it before. I do have the metal one, and I'm still playing this today. Gears is my favorite shooter of all time. And there's still people playing this. There's still people actually playing, believe it or not, they're playing Gears 3. I went in on my Xbox One X back compat to see if people were playing Horde. Guess what? There are still people playing Gears of War 3. There is still people, believe it or not, that are playing Gears of War 2. I found them on there. There's not a lot, but they're still playing it. And how old are those games? Like I said, Xbox games have longevity in them. That's why, in my opinion, I love Xbox, and they're worth collecting for, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Now, the next one here, I was on on a podcast with my brother Ghost Rider. You know what I mean? And Tuckmaster, Jay Long was on there. Sometimes I do a podcast with them. I want to do more with them and be a part of it completely. You know what I mean? I want to give a shout out to those brothers. And we were talking about a game that we want to come back and hope comes back and may be shown on the 17th of July at Microsoft's Xbox showing. And I have this game in the Steelbook, and it is Perfect Dark Zero. Perfect Dark Zero in the metal tin. And you're not going to believe I picked this game up. All right? A lot of people shitted on this game. I picked this game up. Nothing wrong with it. Codes are nothing used. I picked it up at my local exchange for $5. It's still a case of this. Perfect Dark, in my opinion, is a great game. And I hope that they bring it back. So I just want to do this quick video showing you that Sega Man supports his exclusives for his brand. There's no bullshit here. I support the brand that I choose, and that's Xbox. So, and I'm also a collector. So if you want your company to do better, okay, you have to support their exclusive. You can't go out there and rent them at GameFly, okay, because that's not supporting them. You playing a game and renting them from GameFly, you're not supporting them. You know who you're supporting? You're supporting GameFly. You're not supporting Sony. Okay, now I'm not saying everybody. There's diehard PlayStation collectors out there that do buy their exclusives. But the naysayers and most of the ones out there that are talking shit, they don't even play the games. They don't even own exclusives to the PlayStation. They're probably on there playing Fortnite or free games. And that's a shame. If you want your company to do better, you need to buy and you need to support their exclusives. That's what it's all about. You can still play and support the third parties, but the third parties, I think sometimes some of those third parties are making more than developers that make the exclusives for the systems. If you want your company to be better and bring better games and more content to them, you need to support the exclusives, and I'm one of them. Any game that comes out that Microsoft brings out Xbox and it's exclusive to, I buy them physically. I'll have Halo Infinite physically. I'll have Forza physically. I'll have the other new Gears physically. I'll have all of them physically. That's what I do. So I just wanted to make this quick video, guys. I want to give a shout out to all of you that support me. Shout out to 108 Dragon. You know, shout out to him. Shout out to 100. Shout out to Hebot, Ghost Rider, K Mega. Shout out to all those brothers. Go check out their channels. Some of them are going to Twitch. Check them out. You know what I mean? They do good content, and we're not going anywhere. We're getting stronger. You know what I mean? And I'm going to keep doing these podcasts with Ghost. Ghost is a cool brother. You know, he tells it how it is and how he feels. That's what it's all about. So thank you for subscribing, guys. Leave a comment section below. In the comment sections. Leave a comment below in the comment sections and let me know what you think about this video and what I did. You have to support the exclusives for your system. Okay? Support them. You want more and better content, you need to support them. Don't rent them. Okay? Buy the game, play the game. Then you can judge, in my opinion. So, that's all I got today, guys. But I wanted to show you that I buy my exclusives. You know what I mean? And I support and like what Microsoft is doing. In my opinion, I like what Microsoft is doing. They're not doing me wrong. I get my best value for my buck in anything I buy. Digitally, physically. I have over 700 games on my on my Xbox One X. I'm almost up to 800 games. I'm a diehard gamer, bro. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. All right? Peace and love. Xbox for life, like my wife, like I always says. And I'll be back with another video soon. Peace, guys.